Hi, today is the 11th of August and we will be looking at some of the indexes including the Nifty. So the Nifty weekly chart is right in front of you, and here we can see that this is the first wave of the fifth from the March 2020 lows all the way here till last year October, and then the Nifty corrected. So we have been following this very closely, and you can watch the previous analysis on the same channel. So in the same channel, we had identified this as a double zigzag or a WXY. And here we had identified that this was an important low on the Nifty on the 22nd of June. And on the 22nd of June, we had postulated that wave 2 is probably over and we should be going up in wave 3. And we ourselves made a long position in the Nifty and Bank Nifty on the 22nd of June and in the last week of June further. So the Nifty has behaved very nicely and is moving up pretty impulsively on the weekly chart. If you see on the daily chart again is very interesting. So the daily chart, you can see this nice impulsive move with lot of gaps, and a lot of gaps have not been filled. So if you have been a subscriber, we have been alerting you that this is a new impulsive move which is starting, and this is a move which one should ride and one should not do any jobbing in this move. Because if you had exited, suppose you had bought it here, went up, it came down and you hit and you kept a stop loss right here, you would be out of the market, and then it gaps up and you would just be watching it go onwards without you on board. So wave 3, as you know, is supposed to be a very strong wave, and this is the initial part of wave 3, and you can see how strong this has been, and there has been broad participation. The breadth has been very positive, and therefore our wave count has been proven right by the price action. So what now? So we can see that there is a trend line here. Let's draw this trend line. So this trend line is basically being tested right now, and if this Nifty closes above this trend line, then we are good to go for newer highs, which it is likely to do. There will be minor corrections on the way, but that is okay. So the trend remains very good in the Nifty, and our positions which we had made around 15,400 are almost 2,300, 2,200 points in the money. Doing nothing, just holding and watching. That is how you need to play the wave 3s. Now here again, I would like to stress the importance of knowing the wave principle, because it was the wave count which allowed us to have some confidence in holding our long positions through all this initial volatility, and then it took off and we are just sitting pretty. So I urge you all to learn the wave principle and utilize it for these kind of trending markets, and maybe it will help you in the long run. So that is about the Nifty. Now let us look at the Bank Nifty. So Bank Nifty has a similar chart where we have a double zigzag again, a WXY, and Bank Nifty has also taken off very impulsively. Now we can make a very nice channel in Bank Nifty. I'll show you. And Bank Nifty has already broken out through its downsloping up channel, downtrend channel. And so Bank Nifty is actually very strong, and Bank Nifty should do quite well in the time to come. So we can count from the bottom on the Bank Nifty on the left side. You can count, let's put it on a weekly. You can count a beautiful 5 wave, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and then a double zigzag to correct this move, and it then has taken off. So now we are looking at this as wave 1, this is wave 2, and wave 3 is ongoing. Once again, wave 3 is likely to be extremely strong, and from our experience with the wave principle, we would think that you would be amazed at the moves that you are going to see. These moves which have happened are just the trailer. So we are continuously holding Bank Nifty again from 22nd of June, and we would like to keep this position, core position, on with trailing stop losses, certainly. So what kind of trailing stop losses would you look at? You would look at probably lower highs and lower lows if it starts to make on a lower time frame. So if let's look at it on the 2-hourly time frame. So on the 2-hourly time frame, you have this kind of impulsive move. So if the 2-hourly time frame takes out these lows here, then we will be very much skeptical and try to bail out of our positions. Otherwise, we will be moving our stops as the market moves along. Intraday volatility will be there, but that's fine. So Bank Nifty again very strong, and we are looking at pretty big targets here. So let us look at the first target. The first target for the Bank Nifty would be the previous high, which is 41,800. Now once 41,800 is taken out, then we will be looking at further moves, but I would not be surprised to see Bank Nifty crossing 50,000 in the very near future. So those are the beautiful analysis, bullish analysis for the Bank Nifty and the Nifty, and I hope you find this information useful, and if so, please subscribe, share or comment below the video. Thank you. Bye bye.